Start recording, stop recording button.
Hi everyone on YouTube, this is Hope. Today I'm going to show you some writing utensils for the blind. In a previous video down below, for those of you that are just subscribed to my channel, and those who wish to look at my other videos and maybe subscribe, I did a video on my Brailler. And then I got to thinking one day, I have some other tools that I write with. Or that I don't always write with, per se, but blind people can write with, if I can talk straight today. This is for people who write print. What it is you put a piece of paper inside this, I want to call it a black slate, where you could put a piece of paper to write like a letter. And as you can see, I have a piece of paper in there. And as you can see, there's these lines. So you got the line up on top, and then you have a little like plastic line thing to go to the next line, and then you go to the next line and you have another opening to write. And it just goes down the page like so. For people to write notes or letters that write print. And there also is what's called a print check guide. It's black. This is not a check, however, I'm putting a piece of paper in there to show you guys. Now, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but there is many little areas that you can write on this check guide. So a person that writes print can keep their lines, just like in a letter to someone or a note, can keep their lines separate so their words don't all run together with each line. So they have a separation between each line. So this is what we call a check card. So someone could put their check in here and have lines to write out their check. And each line has its own individual place to write, with spaces underneath it with a plastic line below each part where you can write. Now, I don't know where you can get those. I've had them for many years and I've never really used them, but I thought I would show you guys them in a video. The next item I'm going to show you is for someone who brailles. This is called a Slate and Stylus. It's a long rectangular plastic item that has many, let's see, I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28 little places that are like cells where you can write in. These are very tiny, okay? And you can, this is plastic. And so you'd write from right to left, so opposite of what you'd do with a brailler, writing left to right. And what you do is you would put a piece of paper. I'm going to show you the Slate and Stylus opened. So here's the part where you'd put the paper, and here's where all the cells are. And there's like, I want to say 2 lines of 28 cells. I'm going to put a card in here, a Braille card to Braille on. So you put it in there like so and close it. And there's a little thing here called a stylus. It's got a round ball type thing up here that feels kind of wooden. And then there's like a pin thingy. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like a pin, like you're gonna kind of poke something. That you would use to write with. So let me see if I can show you this. So if you can see this, I would put the stylus in one of these little cells. And you would press down on a dot and it would make a sound like you're pressing down, like it's gonna Braille something. And I don't know how to use a Slate and Stylus, but it is another form of Brailing for people. You have to be talented. I mean, I do not know how to use these things very well. Before this video, I attempted to try to Braille something, even like a couple letters, and I have trouble with it, I'll be honest. And then I'd like to show you another item. This little gadget here is called a Braille Eraser. Now, usually people, and it's all wooden, with a kind of a, it's wooden, and it's round, and it's got a pointy thing, kind of like, that's wooden, to erase Braille. Now, usually people just use their fingernail, but some people like to use a Braille eraser. So, I'm going to erase something here. So, as you can see, I don't think you can see this, but in Braille, there's 6 dots, which is called a Braille cell. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 dots. And they make like a little rectangular cell. Now, let's see. If I can turn my camera right here. Let's see. I'm going to try to, let's see. How can I do this? Okay, so here's the paper, here's my hand, and here's the slate, or the stylus. So you're gonna kind of go to where you brailled and just kind of, you know, go back and forth on it. Like you're gonna, to press the dots down. And that's kind of how you'd use it. Let's see, without me holding my camera, my tablet, if I can. Yeah, and what it does is it kind of flattens the dots when you press down on it. Now, it does take longer than using your finger. I think it does anyway. So that's what I was going to show you for writing tools today for the blind and visually impaired. I hope in this video that I was able to show you guys with my camera the best I could. I really did try. I'm not the best with a camera, I'll be honest, but I did my best. And I hope this video has helped you guys. And there's one other thing I forgot I wanted to show you guys. Oh my goodness. Now I have it. This is a plastic guide. Okay, so there is a rectangular opening here with a plastic top and a little plastic bottom and plastic around the sides. And what this is so a person can have a sighted person put this on a line where they need them to write their name. And the person who is blind can write their name in the little space. So this is called a writing guide, or a name guide, or whatever you want to call it. You can get these, they're tough plastic. I think you can get them in plastic, and you can get them in other ways, I think. They just help people who are blind to be able to kind of write their name in a straight line, so that it's not all slanted kind of type thing. So I really hope this video has helped you guys. And if there's any questions you guys may have, please comment down below. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and found it helpful. I am going to go for now, but before I go, just remember, when you're having a crappy day, or maybe your day is just moderate and it's okay, and you're not just having a great day, okay? Your day is just not that great. Just remember, think of one thing that is positive. Because no matter how bad your day is, there's one good positive thing each day that you have. Now, you don't always have to say the positive thing out loud. It's probably best if you could, or would like to. But I guess as long as you think it in your head, that's what's important too. And if someone's having a bad day, maybe try to help them find a positive in their day. Or maybe give them a nice compliment. I hope you guys are well, stay safe, and see the positive in every day. Bye, everyone.
Stop recording.